Hey y'all, hey, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Angel Stewart, and I'm the author of Love Endures All the Journey. Y'all see my new my book cover? I'm so excited. It's gonna be dope. I'm revising it now, so don't worry. But let's kick this off. Hey, get close. Hey, it's not about me. It's never been about me, but it's about you. And it's about that one person that I can impact with my journey. I'm telling all my business in this book, and I'm telling all my business in this YouTube channel. Yeah, I say a business, telling all of it here in this YouTube channel. So I need you, yes, you, to stay tuned so you can hear how I transform my life so that you can transform your life and be successful. All right, let's get into it. Like I said, hey y'all, hey, my name is Angel Stewart, and I'm the author of Love Endures All the Journey book. That's a long title, but that's my book. And welcome to Love Endures All the Journey YouTube channel. So this is day two. Like I said, this is day two. I'm excited that I showed up yet again. Yes, yes, I showed up. Um, but I wanted to tell y'all why and what pushed me to actually show up. So I want to talk to you about somebody that people really don't talk about often, and it's my mans in them. I want to introduce you. Drum roll, please. All right. Yes, my man's in them, Gideon. Yes, I said Gideon. All right. So here we go. Gideon. I was doing some studying, and then I decided to go on to ChatGPT and ask him one simple question. Give me the unsung heroes of the Bible. He gave me a list of it. Bam. I said, all right, cool. Now he brought up, when I say he, I call him Estevan, brought up Barak. And I said, oh, and it said that Barak was in Hebrews 11. So I goes to Hebrews 11, and I go to Hebrews 11 to look up Barak, and guess who I found by Barak? My man's Gideon. And the verse actually says, Hebrews 11:32 talks about, and what more shall I say? I do not have the time to talk about Gideon. What do you mean you don't have time to talk about Gideon? Why is Gideon even in the hall of faith? Because I would count him out because he was scared, he was afraid. He asked God for 3 pitbull puppies, a rainbow in the sky, and a goodyear blimp, and everything. And he just kept talking about how much of not enough he was. So, what do you mean he is in the hall of faith? Now, I had to go do some research. So, I go do some research, and I am reading in Judges 7 through 9. That's where his story is. I'm reading in Judges 7 through 9, and I'm reading about the story of my man's Gideon. This is how he became my man's. My man's in them. All right, so here's his account. Real quick, I'm going to try to make it very quick. Here's his encounter. His encounter was he was going to do some work in a field because he was scared because Israel was not taken captive, but they had some terrorists messing with him. So he was scared, so he was hiding. He go hide, and the angel of the Lord popped up and said, "Hey, mighty men of valor." And Gideon was like, "Who you talking to? You ain't talking to me." Nah, that ain't me. And he said, "Yeah, that's you, mighty man of valor." So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with it. Keep reading. Gideon says, "No, you can't be talking to me because I'm the weakest. I'm of the weakest clan, and then of that clan, I'm the weakest of my clan. So you can't be talking to me." God said, "Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's you. I'm talking to the right one. Yeah, I got the right one." Now, The one thing that kind of put me on pause, I read the rest of the story, but what I kept coming back to is this one scripture right here. It says, go in the strength that you have. I'm going to use you to save Israel. Am I not sending you? Go in the strength that you have. That's what made me pause. And maybe that's making you pause too, because you're like, what do you mean? Go in the strength that you have. I don't even know what that means. It took me a couple of days of kind of ruminating about go in the strength that you have. Go in the strength that you have. What does that mean? And it sounds very simple and easy. However, that is not a very simple thing when you've been taught, and I've been taught, that I have to be perfect, or I have to have everything together before I go, or I have to look a certain way before I go, or I have to do it this way before I go, or I have to do it this way, that way before I go, or this many people got to show up, or that many people got to show up, or people, all these excuses masquerading as reasons. The Lord told Gideon to go in the strength that he got. So if you weak, cool, go with that. Okay? Because he already called him a mighty man of valor. So if he feels like he's weak, go and you're weak. And Gideon said, okay, but I'm going to need a sign. So that's where the 3 pit bull puppies came from. He started asking God for signs. And you know what God did? God he actually did. He actually gave Gideon all the signs that he asked for. And then later on in the story, do you know what God had did? God gave him a sign, told him, if you scared. What? If you scared? God said, if you scared, here's a sign. Go check it out and then go do what I asked you to do. Now, all the people, not all of them, I don't want to say all of them, but out of all the stories you've heard about Gideon, have you ever heard anybody teach it that way? Where Gideon was scared, he needed all these signs, and God still gave him another sign that he didn't even ask for. But God anticipated what he was going to do and gave him a sign and said, if you scared, go check this out and then go do what I said. So that's why I'm here. I'm here because God said, go in the strength that you got. And if you scared, go ahead, go in the strength that you got. And if you fearful, go ahead, go in the strength you got. And if you need a sign, don't worry, I'll give you a sign as long as you go in the strength that you got. So that's why I'm here. And that sums up Gideon in a nutshell. Go in the strength that you got. I need you. Whatever is in your heart to do, whatever dream that you have, whatever you've said, I'm not enough in, go in the strength that you got. So if you don't have everything right away, that's okay. Just do it. Just go and do it. Go in the strength that you have. All right, y'all. That is all I got for today. It's late and I was determined to get something out and to present it to you because I held myself accountable to you. And this wraps up day 2 of the 28-day challenge. Join me tomorrow for day 3 of the channel. I appreciate you. I love you. And drop a yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going in the chat to let me know that you're going to go in the strength that you got. All right, y'all, from my heart to yours, love.